can see they do me, do me, do me, do me. Now the way you they do me, girl, I love the way you do me, do me, do me, do me, do me, do me, do me. Boy, I love the way you do me, do me.
My name is Teddy and I'm a professional pole dancer and I've been doing this for the last 3 years.
Last 3 years you've been doing it. So when did you start it? What was your age? What must have been your age?
I don't want to tell you my age.
No, not okay. Don't tell me age, but okay. When did you
Dancers don't
start
usually
it?
go with their ages, do you know what I mean?
And do you really enjoy your profession?
I love it, yeah, I do. Prior to dancing, I was always in professional office space background and given the two, I'd much rather dance for a living.
Okay. What's your family's take in your profession? Do they support you? And
They were reluctant to start with, but when they realised it was a profession and not what the perception that some people have, they were fine with it and they're very happy for it.
I'm Kaylee, I'm 20 and I've been pole dancing since April, so for about 6 months now I've been pole dancing.
what is your background?
I started off as a glamour model when I was 17 and I've been published in a few magazines such as Nuts and Zoo, and I've also done a tour for The Sun, so I was quite successful with that, but I'm also a trained dancer, so becoming a pole dancer and a glamour model, it sort of fell into place to do this as well, and I really enjoy it.
What are your family's take?
My whole family don't know. I have an older brother, so I can't really tell him that I do this, hence why I do it here. I do it quite far away from home, so my mum knows about it. My mum and me can have a laugh about it, but she does worry about me, but we can have a laugh about it and stuff. So.
Are you single?
No, I'm not.
So what about your partner's take? How does he, take the whole thing?
Again, slight reservation to start, but once they realise that it's a profession and it is a dancing profession, and to take the stigma away from it, they again very positive about it.
I run Blueberry Exotic, which is an agency which provides female dancers to the striptease industry, venues all across the country. There are agencies who provide dancers for, sort of private events like hotel lobby, hotel conference rooms and things like that. But as far as I'm concerned, all the venues have to be above board, have to provide security like here. There's an absolute wide range of girls who come to the industry. If you went out onto a street and picked 20 people, you could just have that same wide range, basically. People who are at university, girls who are single mothers or even married mothers, absolute wide range.
I'm the owner of Deja Vu. The place has been open for just under a year now. Different nights we have different things going on all the time. One particular one which you're interested in is our Thursday night, which we have striptease and pole dancing. The reason why I have striptease and pole dancing one day a week, purely because it's good entertainment. Every day people go to pubs and clubs and there's the same thing every day going on and on. So for me, I wanted to do something slightly different on a different night where we do striptease, pole dancing. It generally is a different type of entertainment where it brings people in, they sit, relax, they watch the show and have a drink. There's nothing seedy about it, just normal adult entertainment really.
So do you respect your profession like any other profession? You think it's equally respected as a lawyer and a stripper? You think you don't think anything wrong with it?
Me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I call the people who work here dancers. At the end of that's how they see themselves as dancers. I'm speaking from what I've heard from dancers. Some people will say They're strippers. Some people say dancers, but I'll call them dancers.
Do you keep yourself this profession secret? Like you won't be telling anybody and everybody you meet that I'm a dancer.
No, I do. I do actually. I'm proud to say that I am a dancer because I have nothing to hide, and sometimes it's interesting to watch the reaction that you get.
How do you deal with people? I mean, those people who see this profession as they put a stigma on it, and how do you deal?
I'm just truthful and just say that at the end of the day we are here to entertain you by dancing in an erotic way, and that's as far as it goes. And if they're looking for something else, and I generally tell them that they've actually come to the wrong place. And generally people understand, but most of the people that come here are fine and they know what they're coming for.
I think a lot of people see it as something sleazy and something like that, but I pole dance in my house. My partner's got a pole in her house. Like it's something really fun to do and something that keeps you fit and healthy and stuff like that. So there is a big gap between a prostitute and a stripper at the end of the day, and I think that's what a lot of people don't realise. They think that once you're a stripper you're going to be a prostitute, and it's not like that at all. There is a big gap in between that. So my friends, my family, everyone's really supportive. So, and I'm providing for my little boy as well, and that's the most important thing.
How much amount do they really get per night? I mean, what is the least and how high can it really go?
Again, it depends on the venue. I've heard of venues in London, the more upper class venues in London, such as Stringfellows and some of the Secrets and Spim and Rhino venues, that girls can earn thousands. But we don't. Those venues tend to book all of their girls directly. So there's none basically with our agency at the moment. But it completely depends on the girl and how she reacts to the clients, and whether that if it's a rich guy and he likes a girl, he'll spend money on her.
It's great fun, really good. You get to meet lots of nice people of all different walks of life and race. Have a chat with them, and give them an entertaining evening in a way that is professional, and they can go home and say they've had a nice time.
Just that people need to realise that, as I keep saying, strippers are not prostitutes. There's nothing similar with them. Prostitutes are something you find out in the street. We don't do any of that. We don't offer extras. A lot of men that come here think that strippers will automatically give you extras. It's not like that. It's not happening everywhere, which is what everyone's saying. It's not happening everywhere. We don't encourage prostitution. My personal opinion towards that is not a good opinion, so I would never do it, and I know none of my other colleagues would do that. So I just want to let people know that we're nice people. Just because we do what we do doesn't make us horrible people. And just come and have a look. If you're that against it, you should come and have a look first. Open your minds a little bit. So.
I respect my business. At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. I'm entertaining people within my business. Whether I'm working Friday, Saturday or Sunday, I do different type of entertainment, and this is just one of them really. It's a bar, it's people come and drink, it's something extra than coming, drinking and looking at each other's faces. Why not drink and watch a show? There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
I have my own pole at home, and it's very addictive, and I just teach myself all the new moves and things like that. And you adapt your own style over the years, what works best for you and what music works best for you as well.
Pole dancing is a great art as well as what we're doing. I mean, pole dancing's just... I love watching pole dancing, it's amazing. So, and that really does keep you fit. So.
And you're very passionate about it.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people see it as something sleazy and something like that, but I pole dance in my house. My partner's got a pole in her house. Like it's something really fun to do and something that keeps you fit and healthy and stuff like that. So I'm really passionate about it.
Do you keep yourself this profession secret? Like you won't be telling anybody and everybody you meet that I'm a dancer.
No, I do actually. I'm proud to say that I am a dancer because I have nothing to hide, and sometimes it's interesting to watch the reaction that you get.
It's quite sort of 50-50 whether girls tell their family or not. A lot of the foreign girls don't tell their family purely because they come from, say, Eastern Europe or Central Europe, where it's not such a big industry, so their family would worry that they're putting themselves into bad situations and things like that. But more sort of English born and bred people, it's kind of 50-50 whether they tell their family or not. I've never known a girl who is doing it and their family doesn't like them doing it, purely because I think there's kind of like a situation in the country really where if your daughter wanted to do something, you would back her to the hill, you know. So if she wanted to be a doctor, you would back her. She has her reasons for wanting to do this, so you would back her.
We're really nice girls. We conversate with the guys as well. We don't just try and get money out of them, which is what a lot of people think. Because I've never asked for, the whole time I've been working, I've never asked for a private dance. If a guy wants one, he'll ask me, and in the meantime we'll just have a nice conversation. Do you know what I mean? So
in London, you can pay £50 to work a night. What other profession in the world, you know, if my boss said to me, I want you to pay me £50 so that you can sit at your desk today, I'd go, no, I'm not paying that. So why did the girls pay it? It's just venues getting greedy that they want they want more of the girls' money.
It's important for a dancer that when they work in a venue that is a busy venue, so they're able to make money that way. You see, how dancers make their money is by having private dance, and in some places they go around in a pot. But here, we're trying to have the classy look of a dancing venue that we're doing. So we don't do the pots, it's just dance on the show. And if someone wants a private dance, they can have a private dance by themselves. Then they'll pay the girl to have a private dance. That's it, no touching, just striptease.
I'd just like to say that it's not what everybody thinks it is, and it is an art form and it is a profession, and as far as I'm concerned, my experiences has been very positive.
I like it. I like it. So
girl, I love the way you roll it. See how you control it. You done make me come back for more. Oh, more, I love the way you roll it. I know if you just control it. Cause you got what I'm looking for. As we step into the club, see how people just they jump. They say Victor and Paul, you guys are keeping it so strong. See, we no go ever stop. We are heading to the top. As the music they go. Then all of a sudden, see this girl they eye me, yeah. Looking so inviting. I know they say she to try me. You can't imagine, her body's so tempting. Girl, I love the way you roll it. See how you control it. You can make me come back for more. I love the way you roll it. I know if you just control